Yes, sir. 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 What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody, man? New Breed 313 Sports, man. Back at it again. Yo, bruh. We got a new coach, man. We got a new coach. We got a new coach. And I'm excited about it. We're going to get into it. Man, I'm excited about this coach, man. We just signed Monty Williams to a 6-year deal, 72, 78, with incentives. It's like 100 million. Oh man, I'm excited about this, bro. Um, this was a coach that was tough to get the first time, the second time, whenever they made him an offer he couldn't refuse, and now we got a coach. I was hoping we would get Kevin Ollie, but I was even hoping we would get him as a assistant coach. But hey, it is what it is. We got the guy. Shout out to Tom Gore. Shout out to Troy Weaver. Shout out to Dwayne Casey. Shout out to the Pistons staff for getting our coach. He got a sucky treatment on his way out from Phoenix. But I think he's gonna do well. I think, and I mentioned this. I mentioned this on the D313XP podcast. So shout out to the bros, man. Shout out to Gnome. Shout out to Duro, man. Check us out, man. D313XP podcast, bro. Hey, it's coming, bro. It's coming. But I was saying this during our the podcast, man. I was like, listen, it's gonna be interesting to see how fans are going to be during a losing streak, during a 3, 4, 5, 6 game losing streak, on how they're going to react towards this team and Monty Williams. Are you going to see some people that's going to be like, yeah, we should fire him during his first year if we in a losing streak? Because I know it's coming. If it's not going to be the first year, it's definitely going to be the second year. Because I know how Piston fans are, man. I be around them. So I know it's coming. You're going to see some people like, man, he ain't the right coach, man. We paid him too much money for him to suck up the joint and stuff. And I know it's coming. It's going to come this year. It's going to come. So I'm just waiting on fans to do that. Just like they did that with Casey. You know, it was some people that was doing that with Casey during his first couple of years here. So they're going to do that. I'm just waiting on when they're going to do it. But it's all good though, right? It's cool. But my thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, how it's going, how it's going to react towards the fans, how they going to react towards everything. It's definitely going to be interesting. But I'm looking forward to this coming up season, man, and how he develops this young team. Monty Williams is a very great development coach. He did a good job at New Orleans. Been a assistant coach with OKC. He has a great relationship with Troy Weaver. He did his thing in Phoenix. Phoenix was a dumpster fire before he got there. Just a couple years ago, he brought him to the finals. Who would have thought that Phoenix would have been in the finals when they was one of the most laughing stocks in the league, especially when Devin Booker was in the league. He played with a lot of just bad teams. And they traded for Durant. They traded too much, I think, for Kevin Durant. But it's going to be interesting to see, what they do with that. They got a new coach, too, I think, in Frank Vogel. So congratulations to the Suns for getting Frank Vogel. Congratulations to the Bucks for Adrian Griffin. Good dude. I've met him a couple times. He's good. He's a good dude. Good dude. His son plays for the Atlanta Hawks, AJ Griffin. So shout out to Adrian Griffin. Hopefully, he doing his thing. He gonna do his thing. Nick Nurse. Um, we'll see. Who else gets on during these trades during this season. I think the development is going to be good with the guards, Killian. I think the big thing for this team, they got to stay healthy, man. They got to stay. K in particular got to stay healthy. Like 70% of this team was injured last year. You know what I'm saying? They was injured. I don't really. The only people I would really want them to get rid of is Kojo and Magruder. Everybody else I want them to stay. RJ Hampton, Killian, Omarui, Alec Burks. You know what I'm saying? I want all these guys to stay and just see what kind of team is it. Hami. Y'all know I'm a fan of Hami. Isaiah Livers. They just got to stay healthy. Bogey, Isaiah Stewart, Bagley, Wiseman. This is a talented young team, man. If they can play together as a team, I think we got a future here with Duran. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, it's the sky's the limit, I think, for this team. I think Monty Williams, and then to have Steven Silas as an assistant, as the top assistant coach. And Steven Silas has worked with young guys, especially with Houston, but they gave him a raw deal. I didn't like the way they treated him on his way out, which I thought that sucked. I thought that really sucked. And Houston should be ashamed of themselves for that after what he's been through the past season. You know what I'm saying? But that's good. I heard they're trying to get Jaren Jack, which I think will be great for this team because he was a point guard. He was a hard-nosed point guard. And I think that would be good for guards like a Killian Hayes and an Ivy and a Cade to have guys who actually play in this league and have them as coach and have them coach around these young players, man. That'd be great. Just like, the past year they had Keith Bogans and Rashard Lewis. They had Malik Allen? I think it was Malik Allen. Former players coach these young guys. And I know with Casey, you could actually see the development with some of these guys, like especially guys like Killian. You can see some developments in the game and the guys getting better, like RJ Hampton, Ivy. You can see a lot of some of these guys that elevated their games a little bit with Casey as a coach. But I just think with Casey, they just need to go a different direction and have a new leadership. So I thought that was the best thing for this team because I don't think we probably wouldn't have gotten anywhere really with Casey as a coach. And I like Casey. Casey's a good guy. I've met him a few times. Very nice guy, man. Very nice guy. And, he just had to go a different direction. And plus, you just got to figure out what guys you want to keep, who you want to draft, what guy you want to draft, or guys you want to draft. Figure out who you want to keep. What's the rest of your coaching staff going to be? You know what I'm saying? It should be something, man. It should be something. I know the draft party is on the 22nd. I'm going to try to be there with one good leg. Still trying to get this leg, still trying to get this left knee together, man. So y'all pray for me, man, for it to get better. Been going through a lot, man. Just been going through a lot, man. It's kind of trying to stay positive, man. It's hard, but I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. But enough of my problems. I love my problems. But I think it's just this team just has to stay healthy, man. This team can stay healthy. They can do something. Marvin Bagley, please be healthy. Wiseman, please be healthy. We should have, like, our lineup is kind of similar to Orlando. We got a lot of skilled bigs, some talented guards. You know, just like Houston. Houston got a lot of talent on their young squad. Like I keep telling everybody, man, I like Sengun. That dude can play. Jayshawn Tate, nice player. Nice player. You know what I'm saying? Tari Eason, nice player. They got some nice pieces, man. KJ Martin. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna keep him. But the Pistons are probably in the same predicament as those other teams. We have a lot of skilled big guys. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Stewart, skilled. But they gotta be in the right system, and they gotta play freely. You don't want your big guys to be limited. You want them to get better. You want to display their full potential. You want to make them loose. You want to get them comfortable. And I think that's something that Monty Williams can do with this team. I think he can do some development. I think depending on, like I said, who else he gets as coaches, that's going to be key. So, of course, I would like for him to get some local guys. I would love to get him to get Rasheed Wallace and all these guys to or Kevin Garnett or something like that to develop these big guys and the small and the guards too. So, like I said, I like this pick. I like them getting Monty Williams. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to see how these fans going to act. Like I said, when he get that loser streak, we're going to see how they going to act. If they going to want him out of here, especially with he's the highest paid coach in the league now. So they don't want him making no mistakes. It's going to come because every team is going to go through a drought and a funk and a loser streak. My thing is, how are fans going to react to that? Are they going to want him gone? Are they going to have patience for him? Are they going to say it's a young team, they're still learning? Are there going to be still injuries out here? We going to see, man. We definitely going to see for sure. But I'm excited about this season, man. I'm very, very excited about the season. And it's nothing, it should be nothing more than competing in a play-in, maybe getting a 6 seed. I don't see them getting a 5. I know people are saying it's not that much, the East is not as deep as the West. The East is deep too. The East is deep too. Them same teams that's in that playoff position, they gonna be there this coming up season too. You know what I'm saying? Some teams are still, trying to discover themselves, like a Orlando, like a Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like the Wizards, the Raptors, whatever Raptor team shows up. You know what I'm saying? Philly, I don't know, man. Any team with James Harden, I have no trust in them. Milwaukee's going to be there. Milwaukee's getting older, though, man. Milwaukee's getting older. Boston may lose Jaylen Brown. They might be deteriorating a little. They might be deteriorating. The Knicks might get better, depending on who else they get. You know what I'm saying? So, Cleveland, who knows what you're going to get out of Cleveland. Cleveland needs a small forward. That's what's missing with them. They need a scoring small forward. I like Okoro, but he just ain't that guy. He got to develop his game. A lot of times when I see that first round series against the Knicks, he was left open a lot and couldn't hit no open threes. And that's something he has to work on. I like his game. Good dude. But Pistons need to just concentrate on just development, their team, because, again, They got some young guys. Ivy coming into his second year. K's still young. So the majority of this team is young. They still discovering themselves. And they're learning. So it's going to be key. I think they could possibly go for a play-in between the 7 and 10 seed. I could see at best they could. I don't see anything higher than that. Maybe 6 at the most. Because I'm trying to think who was 6 in the East this past year. Was it I think it was whoever Philly played. So I'm trying to think, who did Philly play? Oh God. I'm trying to think who did they play? Man, who did Philly play in the first round? Was it Toronto? It was oh God, I'm shooting blanks. I am really shooting blanks right now. Really shooting blanks. Because Boston played Atlanta. Miami played Milwaukee. And I'm trying to think who did Philly play? It's in the tip of my tongue, man. Brooklyn. How did I forget that quick? Brooklyn may get better. Now they got a whole season with Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson or whatever. So the East can be deep too. Guard injuries, the Bulls. Miami. So it's gonna be an uphill battle for this Piston team, man. So I got faith in them. They'll be around that 7 to 10 spot. It'll be good for the city, man. We hope for playoff games. Hope for a playoff run. Hopefully we can do the same thing Miami did this season, But it'll be nice. But yeah, man, I got hope for this team, man. I feel like they can possibly do some things depending on if they're healthy. But when they're healthy, man, this team can do some things. With a healthy K, oh my God. Man, healthy Bagley, Wiseman. I can't wait to see what these guys play like when they healthy during the start of the season. Oh my God. And whoever they pick too on top of that. That's going to be crazy. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait. But yeah, man, tell me what y'all think about, new hire Monty Williams. Tell me about how far you think this team can go. Do you see them as a play-in playoff team or nowhere near playoff contending? They too young. They just starting. Just let me know, man. Just let me know. And just holler at me. Tell me what y'all think, man. Just tell me on the comments and stuff. So until then, man, till the next video, man. New Breed 313 Sports. Check out my other page, man. 187 The New Breed. Talk about everything, man. Real stuff. Raw. Very raw. So holla at me on that, man. But until then, bro, I'll holla at y'all to the next video. Thank y'all for watching. Till next time, peace, greet, and sleeps. I'm out.